Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome to IXION. I think that's how you say it. So this is a new game that just came out at the time of me recording this. I'm probably a few days late from the actual release because I don't get copies sent to me. I buy it like everybody else. So, you know, and then it takes me time to record, edit, etc. So anyway, I originally played the demo when that came out and absolutely loved it. Now I'm hoping it's going to start with that same content because there's some great dramatic story in that part, and I'm hoping the rest of the game is as entertaining as that demo was. So let's get into it and hopefully enjoy a new game on the channel.
Launch control, we have Tiqqun clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Guidance go.
Okay, algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Minus 30 seconds.
Deflectors up. Ignition. Lift off.
Launch sequence complete. EMB Charon heading for low Earth orbit. Transferring data to inner heaven.
Keep it rolling.
Visualize approaching near Tiqqun structure.
PBS Tiqqun to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD share. You have been assigned to Tiqqun docking bay. Welcome on board, passengers. Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tiqqun, property of DOLOS Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tiqqun. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tiqqun's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and DOLOS colonization tests.
All right, so let's pause for a minute. So we might check one of the settings too, because there was a setting that said that you could have the game paused and have the dialogue continue, which may be handy because I hate when things are happening in the background while I'm listening to and reading to dialogue, and then things are breaking, things or whatever going on. But we might look at that later because right now there's not much to do anyway. Depends if we can do it without breaking the game. Let's have a look. Continue playing dialogue when game is paused. I am going to say yes. Okay. So, love the graphics, love the look. It's sort of a base builder type thing in a way, but yeah, lots more, and very different to other games. So let's listen to the next transmission.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks person. I'm DOLOS' cryonics lead, Marduk Council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tiqqun, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of the local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tiqqun's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tiqqun following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center DOLOS' focus on the Tiqqun, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tiqqun back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer DOLOS. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Okay. One last setting to check. Let's have a look at the audio. I am gonna bring up the voice. Might just drop the music a little bit. All right, we'll try that. Always got to play with the settings with a new game. All right, so we have to build a workshop. Now, we have a tutorial over here. Do we have to click them to see them? We do. Okay, views. IXION features 3 different player views, the interior view, the exterior view, and the planetary system map. You can switch between views via the navigation panel located in the bottom right corner. Or you got keys. All right, so this view shows the interior of the station where most player action occurs. This view is for Tiqqun, structural improvements, and enjoying the sights of space travel. And this view allows you to move through and explore a planetary system with Tiqqun Station and your various exploration ships. You can pan the camera to navigate through the station by holding the right mouse button whilst moving the mouse, or WASD. You can restore the view to its initial position by pressing the home key. You can use the mouse to zoom in, yeah, okay, and you can use Q and E to rotate. Then the exterior is very similar. Planetary, very similar. Buildings. All right, buildings are the core elements of the station and help you fulfill the crew's needs. They also transform, store, and transport the resources required for maintaining the Tiqqun station. Buildings have to be constructed. Constructing a building requires resources. All buildings cost a varying amount of alloy, and some can also cost electronics. Buildings require a certain amount of power to be active. You can activate and deactivate buildings to alter the current level of power consumption. The amount of power available within the Tiqqun station can be increased. Workers. Activating a building increases the required number of workers within a sector. Having enough workers to operate all active buildings is essential to maintaining station safety. You can activate and deactivate buildings to alter how many workers are needed. Oh, hang on. Construction. There's multiple tabs here. Buildings can be placed down as long as they do not overlap another building or road. Buildings can be rotated with the R key. Buildings must be connected to a road. This is made possible by having at least one of their access points overlapping a road tile. Buildings can also be dismantled by clicking the corresponding icon accessible from the interior construction menu. Dismantling a building will refund its alloy and electronics costs. That's good. Assembly. When building has been placed, the construction process begins. Stockpiles will send resource transporters to deliver the correct amount of alloy and electronics to the construction site. Then any active workshop will send a mech to assemble the building. The bigger the building, the longer it will take to assemble. Each workshop can only construct one building at a time. Each workshop, okay. The road network is the main way to transport goods from one location to another, and the station roads cost no resources and take little time to build. Roads can be built and destroyed by clicking these icons. Workshops need to be linked to construction sites for the worker mechs to be able to reach them. Stockpiles need to be connected by road to an intended site for transporters to be able to remove and drop off resources. Ooh. Okay, sectors. Even though you only have one sector available at the beginning, the Tiqqun station is divided into 6 different sectors. Sectors contain the constructible areas of the station. Each sector is independent and separated by a gateway. Sectors can be accessible by panning the camera left or right, or by directly clicking on the mini-map located in the bottom left corner. Each sector has a constructible area of 1680 tiles. Okay, resource management. The resource bar at the top of the screen shows resource amounts on the Tiqqun. The top numbers are total resources in all sectors, and the bottom numbers are the current sector's resources. There is a button to the left of the bar that toggles stockpile resource display. Each sector has a dedicated panel displaying information unique to that sector: population stability, work conditions status, power consumption, batteries, available water. Unlocking sectors. You can gain access to new sectors by manually overriding their lock algorithms. This process comes at a one-time cost in electronics. You will also need to have the specified amount of food and alloy delivered to the gate to support the sector's ongoing needs, as well as ensure you have enough workers available for the sector's primary operations. Unlocking new sectors increases the structural demands on the Tiqqun, raising its overall fragility and thus resulting in a higher hull depletion rate. Ooh. A mini-map of the Tiqqun is located in the bottom left corner of the screen next to the sector information panel. You can access each sector quickly by clicking on the sector number on the map. Batteries. Battery charge is displayed in the inner section of the map. When a sector's battery bar is full, the batteries in said sector are completely charged. Time control. All right, the flow of time can be sped up and stopped. Controls can be found at the bottom right of the screen. Okay, yep. Very good. So, okay, let's get out of that. We've done the tutorials. All right, we got to build a workshop. So, we're going to come down here and we have a workshop. So I don't really know where I want to build it, but I'm going to start by saying this is one of those games where you get used to the, where I guess you've got to get used to the layout of things over time. I'm going to build a road. Connect the workshop with a road. Yeah, I'm doing that. Build a stockpile. Okay, I guess I will put it. See, that annoys me. That's going to be wasted space. I don't like that. I'm going to put it over here. No, I'm going to put it over here. All right, connect the workshop with a road. Set the stockpile to store alloys. So, a resource has not been selected for the stockpile. Okay, so this is a bit like, I guess, what you do in, I'm trying to think of a game, Frostpunk, we did this, where you build an area and then you can change the resource. So, and it actually shows there, which is good. Connect the workshop with the road. Click the alloy icon above a supply to collect the resource. Right, so now that we have that, this is all like junk that we've got to clean up, I believe. Why is it still saying... Oh, okay, there's a lot of other stuff that's been unlocked, which we're not going to do just yet. Sorry, I'm just clicking around, just to have a bit of a look at some of the things we have. Fleet management. Yeah, we get to all of this stuff. I'm pretty sure when I did the demo, I didn't find it too difficult. Like, it seems, you know, as all these games do, they seem a little bit complicated, but they're not once you sort of get shown it a bit. But who knows? I only did demo, so, you know. All right, resources are the components required for construction on board the Tiqqun. Some resources are raw and must be industrially transformed if they are to be used. Iron can be converted into alloys, carbon into polymers, silicon into electronics, hydrogen into power, ice into water, waste can be recycled. Okay. Manufactured resources and science. The following resources serve different purposes. Alloys used for buildings and Tiqqun maintenance. Polymers used for spaceships and solar panels. Electronics used for advanced construction. Food used to feed the population. Cryonic pods used to gain crew members. Science points used to research new techs. The resources HUD allows you to see the location and quantities of the resources. You can bring up the overlay by holding the Alt key or clicking the button to the left of the resource bar. Okay. Resources need to be stored in stockpiles. Stockpiles can only store one type of resource at a time and have an upgradable maximum capacity. Stockpile cannot interact directly with another sector. You will need to transfer resources from one sector to another via the management panel. Okay, we just did that. Supply lines allow you to see which buildings are dependent on the selected stockpile. Okay. Supplies have been left by DOLOS to finish station facility construction. Click on the flashing diamond-shaped icon above a supply to collect its resources. Ensure the supply is connected by road to an active stockpile. In order to harvest supplies, the stockpile has to have a resource assigned to it. To harvest supplies, click on the icon. Transporters are working. Yeah. Each stockpile has a number of dedicated transporter vehicles starting at 5. Transporters can move resources from stockpiles to locations requiring resources. Intra-sector transporters, white, cannot go to other sectors. Intersector transporters, yellow, will only attend to resource transfers. Okay. Cool. Right, so what we're going to do, because this is our stockpile, I'm going to click on one resource there. It says to click 40, so we've got 20 there, so let's do 2 stockpiles. And let's get a plan. So let's... Yeah. Whoa, that's a bit... Let's zoom in. I want to have a look at this lovely stuff. So it is basically grabbing these alloys and taking them to the stockpile. Oh, hang on. Did we already have 20 or is it just that quick? We must have.
I have established a connection with Dolos's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Oh, I'll just pause it while we have the story mode because, you know, as I said, I hate wasting stuff happening. Now, these resources obviously are just a startup resource just to get us going. We're going to have to obviously work out how to build stuff ourselves.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tiqqun, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Alright, requests. Okay, the Tiqqun's crew will communicate you with via Data Listening System DLS events. A number of options will be presented, allowing you to choose how to respond to crew requests. Answering requests, a magnifying glass icon represents the DLS event. These can be exploration events on the planetary system map or crew requests from inside the Tiqqun. Refusing crew requests inside the station will affect the crew's trust in your command. Your actions in response to crew requests may affect their trust in you. Be mindful that trying to offer the best outcomes for the population could cause more damage should you fail to deliver on your promises. Ooh. So we have an event right here. Resolve the event communal dining at the workshop in Sector 1. Okay, Administrator. Tiqqun crew members are currently unable to access food supplies. Noyakond protocols direct the construction of a mess hall. This building is designed to distribute food from our stockpiles to the crew. Guaranteeing access to food supplies would reaffirm your competency as an administrator. Ensure access to food. New objective, communal dining. Okay. So place down a mess hall construction site. We can do that. So that is in the food section. We have a mess hall. So that is going to serve food to up to 500 crew members every 5 cycles. 50 food is used to serve 500 crew members. 40 alloys, 5 power, and 5 workers. We have 85 workers, we have 19 power, and that was why we got 40 alloys, I guess. Okay, so where's a good place to put it? Be so much better if this was all cleaned out, but hey. Don't know, because like, you want maximum usage of that? Let's check the tutorial. People need food to survive. In order to feed your population, you need to have a mess halls in your sectors. Mess halls do not create food, but serve it to a set amount of crew every 5 cycles. Stockpiles will transfer food to a mess hall to be served to the crew. Food has to be stored in stockpiles like other resources. Okay, but we don't have food. Right, so it wants us to build the mess hall. That's basically the first step. So we're going to take our 40. We're still collecting that, but what was the deal? The workshops have 4 workers. So you can see the arrows of where things are going. They must be restricted to how many things they can do at once, because they're not collecting alloys at the moment. They're just focusing on building this. I would assume as soon as they finish building that, they'll go back to these alloys, because I've obviously clicked it. Now we do have food here, so I'm assuming we need another stockpile, and then we will put that in. That'd be my guess. But we'll let it do what it's doing. Okay, so there's your construction time. Yep, so they grabbed the rest of the alloys. I'm not going to queue any more up at the moment. Just take it slow, follow the tutorial. I know it might be a little bit painful, but... Okay, build a second stockpile. Jesus, I guessed that right, did I not? Now, should you put it next to the food? Because is that more of a smart thing to do, or... Actually, you know what? I want to keep it uniform. Might not be the smartest thing, but it's what I'm going to do. Alright, so that's going to get built. Once that's built, we're obviously going to pick that to be food. Then we're going to grab this food here. I don't like that it put me off center there. It's bugging me. There's people walking around. Okay, set the stockpile to food. So, here we are.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Alright, I might get that going first and then we'll...
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabi, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabi will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tiqqun's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tiqqun, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that DOLOS wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Right, we got a new objective. We are trying to feed. Let's check this tutorial. Right, space interactions. Science ships allow you to interact with events on the planetary system map. Click on points of interest on the map will dispatch a ship to that location. Once it has arrived, clicking on the event icon will allow you to instruct the ship's team on how to proceed. Science ships can be built from the docking bay. Science ships collect science points through events, allowing you to advance in the technology tree. Losing a ship team member will make the resolution of events slower and starting new events impossible. In each cases, science ships must be sent back to the Tiqqun to replenish their crew. Okay, so there is an event here. Administrator, some crew members are lacking quarters. During human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indication of civilization decay. Do not reproduce humanity's basic mistakes aboard the Tiqqun. Ensure all crew are quartered within 12 cycles. There are more pressing resource needs. We will try. So this is where if you fail an objective, it could be worse than refusing it. But it's a bit of a toss-up between what do you do? Now, we're supposed to feed 100 crew. Now, 100 units of a single resource. I don't see any other food. Am I crazy? I don't think I am. So we want to build some. What do we got? Docking bay, factory. That's a tech lab. Population, crew quarters. There's an infirmary. So that's 15 alloys, 1. And we've got how many crew? 85. Jesus, how many is that? That's 32. The 2 is 30. 4 is 60. God, math is not a great strong. 4 is 60. And then 5 would be 75. So you need 6 of them. Okay, we need 6. Where would be... Okay, we can't really put it there because we're not going to get a path. Now, what's this tutorial? Population. The crew of Tiqqun are represented by this icon. Living conditions of the crew directly impact stability. The more people that are on the station, the more hope your crew will have for the future. However, growing numbers will scale up resource needs. Make sure to always be a step ahead. The Tiqqun's crew is split into 2 different types, workers and non-workers. The latter do not have sufficient skills to operate the station facilities. People need food to survive. The crew will eat at set intervals with meal cycles occurring every 5 cycles. If they are not provided with food at this time, they will begin to starve. After missing 3 meals, the starving population will progressively die. To prevent crew starvation, make sure a sector has enough food being brought to its respective mess halls. The primary cause of instability in a station is homelessness. Make sure that crew members have quarters to live in. Okay, now I'm going to build a road up there. Now, if I build that road up to there, we can then get this set of alloys, but we do have... Just trying to think what we want to clear. because I would like to keep them clustered for neatness. So can we get that road done? Oh, there's the mech who's doing the building. Nice. Now we get that. Now we would have to build a road in there, I think, to grab that one. Okay, we've got that going. Let's just pause. We don't know what's happening with the food. I guess that's just got to wait, does it? Okay, so construct a cargo ship in the dock bay. Is that the docking bay? It is. Okay. So if we want to do a cargo, so we've got a mining ship, cargo ship, and a spaceship. So spaceship, a science ship. Spaceship. Jesus, idiot. They're all spaceships. Cargo ships are designed to transport resources to and from Tiqqun. Now that's 20, whatever that is. What were they again? Hang on, what is that? There it is. Polymers. So we need 20 polymers to do that. Now, we don't have polymers because I'm guessing what we need. Can we do B for build? No. Okay. We need another stockpile. I'm just wondering, will there be anything that we can build here? Just wondering if we should leave a gap in case. That's an exit to a sector. Then again, we might just go that way. I'll just put it there. All right. Now, I believe we can build more workshops, and that would actually speed up production. I think we're okay at the moment, though. Okay, this is our homeless people. All right, we're cranking up the houses. Okay, we want to do polymers. Okay, as soon as we do that, we get to then see that there's polymers there. Okay. Maybe we should focus on this though, because do we have a deadline? Oh yeah, there it is there. Right, 10.1, yeah. Okay, so we've done 30 now. We're still going. Hang on, we've run out of alloys. Let me pause for a minute. So what we do is if I just build a little road over here, for now, I'm not going to have it stay there. I just want to get rid of that, which I can't do until they build it. Oh, that's right. A workshop can only build one thing at a time. That's why you'd have multiple workshops, so you can build multiple things at the same time. Okay, build the road. Okay, let's get that. Now, we could obviously click on these ones as well. I just don't want to basically overwhelm it right this second. And mainly because I want to get these extra houses down. To do that, I need this cleared out. If I want to keep it neat. Okay, come on. Okay, just wait for this to be emptied. And there it is. Alright, so we can now delete that road. Well, that's instant. That's good. Okay. Population. Alright, so I'm thinking we'll definitely put a road down there, across there. We'll do that. And while we're at it, we might clear that one out. And then we need to work on some polymers. So how much we got? We've got enough. So let's click on the polymers. Oh, we get a different color. Okay. So the little cars match sort of like the color. Well, I don't know about red, but that blue color. It's cool. Let's have a look at their houses. Oh, look. They're in there and everything. On the balconies. Nice. It's funny, they show a mech there like he's spare, but there's only one mech. Oh, that... Okay, so it's automatically started building the cargo ship. Yay! And we have done the people. So they're happy. I'm gonna continue to collect alloys for a little while. That's gonna build. Now, okay, we've fed 84 people. So that number is a lot different. So is it like 2 food per person or something? Because we only had 50. So how do we feed 100 people? That was probably in the tutorial and I probably didn't pay attention. What did it say? Food. It doesn't actually say. Oh, maybe it was in here. Hang on. People, crew eat at set intervals with meal cycles 5. They're not provided. Each crew starvation makes sector. Doesn't actually say. So I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it's working. Right, so we have the cargo ship built. Oh, we want a science ship now. Oh my god. Are we then going to want a mining ship? So that is more polymers. Do we have enough? Ooh, I don't know. We might have to. There's more over here. We could join a road over there, I guess. Well, it looks like we have enough. Okay, we're building that. So order the cargo ship to retrieve food via the fleet management window. Hang on, what do we got here? Harvesting. Okay, in order to retrieve resources for Tiqqun, you will need a fleet. Your fleet is composed of cargo ships that transport resources and mining ships that extract resources. Your fleet is semi-automated and needs orders to function. Cargo and mining ships also have a limited period of autonomy, in which they can operate in space. After 10 cycles, they will return to the Tiqqun for maintenance. If a ship is mid-task, it will complete it before returning. Mining ships. You can assign a mining ship to extract any number of specific resources by left-clicking on the relevant box. Clicking multiple times will cycle through the priority levels assigned to the resources extraction. As with mining ships, cargo ships can be assigned to retrieve any number of resources with varying priority levels. Cargo ships and mining ships can be built from the docking bay. They can be unassigned or destroyed by clicking the corresponding icons below the ship in the docking bay's menu. You can manage your mining and cargo ships on the fleet management page, which is accessible via the button at the bottom. That's here. Right. What does it want us to do? Hang on, let's pause. Order the cargo ship to retrieve food via the fleet management window. Okay, so I want you to get food. Okay, so you get high priority, medium, low. Right, so food is obviously high priority. Okay. So how do you know if it's doing something? Is this where we go out? So here's our Tiqqun. And here, so there's our ship getting food. Is it getting food from Earth? Don't know, but there's a task here on Mars and the Moon. Maybe we need to wait. So this food is obviously going to keep us alive. And then I'm guessing the Moon thing and the Mars thing is going to come up when we pick that. So we'll have to probably put some really rough roads down just to get to this stuff. We might have to like put some, destroy, rebuild, all that sort of stuff. So hang on, how come we got 79 workers now? What happened? One's in space. I mean, didn't we have 85? I didn't kill them, did I? Don't remember doing that. Oh, okay, we can't get any more alloys because we are full. All right, that makes sense. So let's pause for a second because let's build a rough road down there. I'm just going to join these up. So that is going to basically allow us to collect everything in here if we want it. Okay, so there's our hull integrity. There's our trust level. Right, and available power. Oh, so that's our consumption. Okay, the spaceship is going out. Spaceship? Why do I keep saying spaceship? Science ship is going out. Okay, resolve the moon event on the planetary system map. Is that our food thing back? Oh, look. There you go. They're bringing in food. Cool. All right. What I want to do is I want to get those polymers. We'll get them stored up. And let's go to our planetary thing. Okay, summary of intelligence on the abandoned base. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used to restore power. Waiting for a science ship. Okay, so here's our science ship. I can get you to go to the moon. Is that how we do it? Hope so. Okay, so our science ship is on its way. I assume to the moon. Whoop, there it goes.
Arrived at its destination.
Alright, the science ship Seagull has arrived at the moon. Summary of intelligence on the abandoned base. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used to restore power. Transmission from the Seagull's team. We have reached the UN base. It is abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational, awaiting orders. Dismantle the base. The Seagull's team will dismantle the base and prepare useful resources for extraction or exploit the security vulnerability. Hacking into the surveillance system, the Seagull's team will access the base's central systems and retrieve any confidential data present. Oh, absolutely we're going to hack it. Why would we not? What the hell are probes? Probe launch unavailable. Huh. Move to the Tiqqun. There are no active health buildings in Sector 1. 0 crew members are injured in Sector 1. Injured crew members will die after a few cycles if they are not hospitalized. So you telling me I should build one? Because nothing else did, but maybe we should. So we've got a docking bay, so we don't need to build another one. Don't have a tech lab. Uses science to research and unlock new buildings and building upgrades. There's an infirmary. Capacity to heal up to 15 crew members simultaneously. Okay, how big is that? Ah, that would have been nice to have gone there. Mm-hmm. Really would have liked that there, but then there is a gap there. Oh no, but that's a temporary road. Yeah, see that sticks out. I don't like that. Well, you could put it here, I guess. You don't have to have all houses here. Well, let's put an infirmary down there. Let's get rid of some of this annoying stuff. Oh, that's already triggered. Okay. It's flashing here. Is that because it's done or we... 0.5. Okay, hacking is in progress. So we're just waiting. Resolve the moon event on the planetary system map. Yeah, okay. Well, we're doing it. So we must have fed the 100 people. So trust went up. It went up because they are happy.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Transmission from the Seagull's team. We hacked into the main computer systems as you ordered and retrieved several relevant research papers and data sets. Ready for extraction. 10 resource. Okay, so okay, so we don't have to read the top again. That's just repeating. So we hacked into that. So the only thing left is to dismantle the base. Okay. So I guess we keep doing that. All right, so we're getting alloys now because that we use some up. So those polymers are gone. Hang on, we can get some more polymers there. Here comes the infirmary. Got a nice hospital type symbol on it. Okay, cool. Got an infirmary, so that little warning's now gone. And we are still waiting. So I'm guessing the science ship comes back and then it delivers the 10 science because we haven't got it yet. Alloys are full again. I do wonder whether we should build another stockpile, especially for alloys. I mean, we could always get rid of it later. Okay, now this is where I don't know whether we should leave a gap. I think I will this time. Let's just build a road.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, transmission from the Seagulls team. The base has been dismantled. Although most equipment was damaged, we were able to prepare some usable resources for extraction. 30 alloys and 90 science. Nice. Collect science on the moon. Okay, having a tech lab provides access to the technology tree. The tech lab generates science points passively, but the main way to earn science points is through space exploration. Researching new technology requires science and time, so make sure to spend your science points wisely. Unlocking science ship upgrades may provide unique options during exploration events. Most technologies can be upgraded. The circles above a technology on the tech tree show how many upgrades are currently available. Okay, nice. Yeah, why are you still saying there's notifications? All right, let's go back to our base. Let's pause it because we're going to have to call it there. It's time, unfortunately. And I'm having fun. I'm liking it. Obviously, we're still learning. You know, slow progress to start with, but we'll get the hang of it. And yeah, we'll see more in the next video. So if you like the channel and you want to support it further, check the description below. There's a link to a Patreon site and a link to a virtual coffee site. Just a couple of options if you'd like to donate some money to show your support for the channel. Just allows me to buy games like this, etc. Because at the moment, all of this comes out of my pocket. And, you know, that's fine. I play games, you play games, we all pay for them. You know, it's just the way it is. But if you do want to donate, there's an option there, or a couple of options. Otherwise, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing because that really helps the channel immensely. Time of recording, still pushing towards my my goal of 1,000 subscribers, which does sound measly to other big YouTubers, but to me, that is a big feat, as I never actually thought I would possibly get there. And we're not there yet, but I'm hoping we will. Hoping we will. So if you haven't subscribed, please do consider it. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of how I'm playing it. let me know, did you get the game? Have you seen the game before? What's your thoughts, opinions? Did you grab it? Are you playing it? Are you liking it? Obviously stay away from any story spoilers, that sort of thing, because I'd like to enjoy them. If this starts the way the demo does, then I know a bit of it. Well, I know up to the point of where the demo stopped. I'm assuming it's going to be the same. It seems the same at the moment, but we'll tell. And there is some exciting stuff coming. I know that. And I'm assuming there's going to be a lot more exciting stuff if the story keeps up as well as the demo did. So, but let me know how you're going. Are you liking it? Are you like anything changed? Anything you don't like? That sort of thing? Let me know thoughts, opinions, and just chat with me about it. Let me know if you want to see more of this on the channel or less of it or none at all. Obviously, trying it out on the channel. So let me know your thoughts, opinions, all that sort of stuff. I read all the comments. I answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.